Hey everybody, so I decided to stop making shorts and to finally like take this YouTube stuff serious. So I'm a cat mom. I have 2 cats. My first baby is Nami. Can y'all stop? Yeah, I got y'all in 4K. And you see how they did the blinds? Dirty. Anyway, I'm a cat mom. I got my first baby Nami when she was 6 years old. Okay, the hissing needs to stop. Hold on. Anyway, like I was saying before I was really interrupted. I got Nami when she was 6. And the way I got her is so interesting. So I was in college and my boyfriend at the time, his roommate's girlfriend worked with this lady. And this lady had like, I think it was 8 cats. I don't know. She had a lot of cats. And she was moving about like 3.5, 4 hours away. And so she was trying to get rid of some of her cats. And we at the time were kind of like interested in getting a cat. So we were like, hey, we'll do that. Like, we'll get a cat. And so she gave us Nami. And the reason why we were given Nami is because apparently like the other cats would bully her. Like, her origin story sounded so sad that, like, the lady said like the other cats wouldn't let her be on the bed. Like, they would be on the bed but she couldn't be on the bed. And then when they were outside, like, they weren't friendly with her because she was an indoor outdoor cat. She's an indoor cat now, indoor only. I don't do bugs. I don't Anyway, anytime I try to take her outside in case like y'all try to comfort me, she runs back in the house. She likes being an indoor cat. But anyway, that's how I got my baby. And now she's 9. I've had her for 3 years. Nami is very well traveled, okay? She lived in Alabama because that's where I'm from. That's where I was in college at. And then she moved to Georgia because mama wanted to go to grad school. So, you know, we was in ATL, we was in Buckhead. Like, she was living luxury. Then, after grad school, ended up back in Alabama because a job offer that I had ended up going south. And so she was back in Alabama, but in a different city. She started off in Tuscaloosa, but then ended up in Mobile, which is where I'm from, 251. And then we spent the summer with my grandmother in California. So she got to live in Sac, you know, good old Sacramento, for about 2 months. And then I got a job offer, and it's crazy because the job offer was in South Dakota. So that's where we currently are. That's where we're living. So yeah, she's very well traveled. She's been through a lot with me, and I love her down, my firstborn. Now let's get into my second baby, my little boy, Rick. Oh, actually, before we get to Rick, Nami, if you're wondering, yes, it's from One Piece. My ex's roommate named her Nami. I didn't even name her. He didn't name her. She was named by a guy named Brian. But anyway, back to Rick. Rick Grimes. It's funny because like, his name was Merrick when we went to the shelter. You know what? I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me back it up. South Dakota. Okay, so I moved here with my boyfriend, or rather, he moved here with me because he followed me. But yeah, and Nami, her personality, she loves me and she's always up under me, but she's really shy. Like, when it comes to other people, she runs away. And so he kind of didn't like that, you know, we had a pet, but he wasn't getting that affection and that companionship. So he was like, let's get a second cat. And so one random day, like maybe a month or 2 after we moved here and got our own place, which is a first for us, we hadn't lived together previously, we went to the Humane Society and we found Rick. We picked him out, and that's how we got him. It was way simpler, way normal than the Nami story, but we just picked him out. And yeah, Merrick was his name, and we thought of naming him some other stuff, but we ended up just taking the the M-E out of Merrick and left it at Rick, because of Rick Grimes from The Walking Dead, which is a show that my boyfriend loved growing up. Him and his mom watched it together, and then me and him, we ended up watching the whole series together because he never finished when he was a kid. So that is the origin story of my babies. And I don't know, whenever I can get moments to share, I'm gonna share them. Oh, and Rick is 1. We wanted to get a younger cat since Nami's, you know, 9. She's old. She'll be 10 this year. Like, she's getting up there in years, so we wanted to get a younger baby for sure. You know, Nami honestly is the problem. When I heard her origin story, I thought that the other cats were the problem, but Nami's kind of the problem. She definitely likes being an only child. She tolerates Rick. You know, they can be sitting next to each other on the couch, but if he gets too close, she's hissing. She's like, get out of my space. You don't belong here. This is my bubble. And so, you know, I've always wanted that cats cuddling and then play fighting and then cuddling again and just snoozing together, you know, and that's not really how they are, because that's not how Nami is. But that's okay. That's okay. So anyway, more to come. This is our channel. This is just fresh off the dome, just me talking to my fellow pet people. Yeah, thanks for watching. Stay tuned.